Hey everybody, this is Mr. Eborn, and I'm making this recording for my students, but I'm also going to share this with teachers if they want to share this with their students. Especially this would be useful at the beginning of the year, or if you're unfamiliar with Google Drive or some of the software that we use in school that is from Google. So this screen that I have here now, this will probably be the screen that you see when you open up Chrome, which is Google's internet browser. And it allows you a few things to click on, but if for some reason, let's say you're at home and you want to access your Google Drive or Gmail, then you can just click on, you can just type in gmail.com and use your school login or the information you get from school to log in through Gmail, and that will allow you access to your Google Drive and your school Google email. If for some reason you have your own Gmail, then you would use that if you want to access your private email, but use your school login information to access your school stuff. So your username up here, your username, if you are a 7th grader, you should remember that from last year. If you are a 6th grader, I'm not sure if you had one in 5th grade, but you may remember that. Or if you've forgotten or don't know, then your teacher can provide that for you. But what your username is going to be, your login information is your school username that you log in to the computer with, and then you're going to put the @ and you're going to type in stu.ccsdut.org. So it's whatever your username is at stu.ccsdut.org. Your password is going to be whatever password this school has provided you with. Okay. Now, because I'm a teacher, mine's a little bit different, so I'm going to go ahead and log into my account. And we will go from there. So this is my email, and if you notice up top here, it provides you with some different links or different things to access. I'm going to go ahead and start out with something called Google Drive. Now, what Google Drive is an online place where you can store your documents, and you can also create documents from Google Drive. If you notice right here in the middle, I've got some different folders, and this is where my documents are. So if I click on one of these, for example, it's going to bring up several different types of documents and files that I have created or uploaded to my drive. You see these gray things, and you can change the color of those, but I've got 3 folders right here, and it might be a good idea to create folders for each of your classes, for example. You do that by this button up here. There's a folder and a plus sign. You click on that. You can create a new folder, and it will show up here on the opening page of your Google Drive. Okay. Now let's go over here to this sidebar. And if you notice on here, there's a few different things. You can click here where it says shared with me, and these are going to be documents that people or teachers or other students or peers have shared with you. So if I click on that, these are some documents that people have shared with me. And there's different ways to filter what you can see on your Google Drive from this sidebar here. You can also, up here, there's different ways to sort the documents you have in your drive. If you want to look at them a little bit differently, you can click on this button here to change how they look. You can also, over here, you can change the settings, and it will change the appearance of how your Google Drive appears on the screen. The next thing I'd like to talk about, over here on the left-hand side, you see that red button. There's 2 things you can do here. You can create a new file. Let's go ahead and click that, and there's a couple different things that you can create. You can create a folder from here. We've talked about that. You can create a document. Let's go ahead and click on that. Now, this is similar to Microsoft Word. And a lot of you have had experience at Microsoft Word. The nice thing that this has over Microsoft Word, or the advantage it carries over Word, is that this is stored. You can store this online. So if you were to type something up here, or worked on an assignment, or your language arts teacher had you write an essay, then you could type that up. Notice up here it says all changes saved in Drive. You don't have to save it, it will save automatically. And then you could go home, you could shut this down. Let's go ahead and give it a name first though. We're just going to call it test. You could give that a name, and then notice up here there's a different tab open for this document. I'm going to close that down, and now you can see in your Google Drive there is that file. You could go home or anywhere. You could go to China, log on anywhere that has the internet with your login information, and be able to access that document, which is really nice. A few other things that you can create. If you come over here to create, you can create a presentation. Now this is similar to PowerPoint, and it may not have as many options as PowerPoint, but you can still do a lot with this. Let's go ahead and close that one down. And you can create some other things like a spreadsheet, which is similar to something called Microsoft Excel, and you can create some other things, and your teachers may ask you to do that at some point. Now the other thing you can do with this red button is you can upload a file. So if you click on that button right there, you can upload. And what upload means is to bring a file off of your computer or a flash drive or a CD and put it in to Google Drive. So let's say you were working on an assignment at home on Microsoft Word, or you were working on an assignment that you had saved on your flash drive, and you wanted it in Google Drive so you could open it up from school. What you would do is click on this button that says upload, select file, and you would go find that file. So it may be on your desktop, it may be on a drive, another drive you have at home, or it could be on a flash drive, something like that. You click open, and it will open up right here in your drive. It'll take a minute to do that, but it will open up in your drive. Okay. One other thing I wanted to talk about in Google Drive is the ability to share a document or a file with someone else. You may want to share it with a teacher, or you may want to share it with some friends that you're working on that assignment together with. To do that, you click on a document. So let's click on this one that we did a minute ago. And there's a couple different ways to do it. You can click on File and Share, or you can go over here and click on this Share button. And you're going to invite the people down here that you would like to share it with. Your teacher may have you change who has access to this document. So you might change that to people with the link or people at this school district. But you're going to enter in a name. So I'm just going to enter in Mr. Pickett's name here. And some of them will pop up automatically, and I'm going to go ahead and click Save and Share, and it will say share that with him, and it will show up in his Google Drive. Now I'm not going to do that for real, because if I did, he would think I'm crazy. So I'm going to go ahead and close that one down, and then if someone has shared something with you, if you click over here where it says Shared with Me, you can click on that, and these are some documents that people have shared with me. So, for example, a couple weeks ago, Ms. Jensen asked me to fill out some questions that someone had for an interview. So she shared this with me. I typed in my answers like this, and typed them in where I was supposed to, and then I shared that to her again. And that's similar to getting an assignment from your teacher, finishing or editing or typing on that assignment and sending it back to your teacher. So anyway, I would encourage you guys, if you have some time, excuse me, that was my bell, not your bell. I would encourage you guys, if you have time, to get in to Google Drive and explore. Okay, there are other things you can do up here. I'm just quickly going to cover the mail. Okay, notice I clicked on that. It opened another tab up here. When you get into your mail, you'll see all the emails. I've got loads of them here, and I'm not very good at organizing them. Then I've got some folders over here. Quickly, I just want to show how to share or create and send an email. If you click on Compose, over here it opens that up, and you're going to type in whoever's address. So let's say I type in, I don't know, Mr. Snow's address, and it comes up automatically there. I type in my subject email, the subject of my email, and then I go ahead and type that in and push send. The only other thing you may want to do, and I'm going to cover right now, is if you want to attach something to that email. So if you go down here and click this paperclip, or you can also attach files from your Google Drive. But if you click on attach files there, you can go and find a file if it's saved on your desktop or your flash drive or something like that. But that would be how you attach a file to your email and then push send to send that. I would encourage you also to get into your email, email some students. You can go up here and change the settings and themes to all sorts of crazy stuff. One thing that you'll want to make sure to do on any computer, you'll want to make sure you log off. So up here in the corner, whether it's in Google Drive or email, you can go down here and click sign out to sign out of your drive. So anyway, let me know or talk to your teacher if you have any questions on Google Drive or how to access it. There's a lot of good things, and the sooner you are familiar with Google Drive and Google Mail, Gmail, and some of the other Google software online, the quicker and easier your school year will go. So good luck and enjoy, I guess. See ya.